Welcome back to another Guardian Tales video. We are going to jump into some arena. We're going to burn off some energy real quick. Hopefully I'll get... Of course I won't get it. I need one more of these dark mirrors. And then I can MLB the... I'll show you. This one right here. I can MLB this thing. It'll get more defense. Plus you'll get the 77% defense. This is probably a really big deal on Beth, and I just finished 5-starring Lupina, so kind of want to take a break from Evo dungeons. It's so boring. I don't know, it's the same thing, but like, it's just nice to be doing mirror dungeons, and I'm sure I'll be back in Evo in no time flat. But anyways, we're going to do some arena. I'm going to not forget to film stuff today, and hopefully we'll have good internet, and maybe a little bit less salt than last time, but there's still going to be some salt. You know what it is. It's arena, boys. It is what it is. But we're having a good day. We're prepping. I am heating up, and going to be eating up the last of the beef ribs that I did a while back. We honestly ran out of some barbecue sauce. We had to go deal with that. And I had to go deal with the holiday crowds. This is not good times. So, why am I going for the box? Screw the box. That was a bad mistake. That was a big mistake. I don't know. Ooh, can't move. What is going on with my controls, man? It's a little bit wild. Oof. Okay, we played that horribly, but I'm guessing they're under-geared, and that saved us a good bit. But my goodness, my controls are messing up a little bit. I don't know. Usually I don't have any problem with controls. So I think I just screwed something up, but that's fine. That's fine. He hits hard. My shield sucks. That is also what I'm going to be working on with the mirror. Wow. I couldn't even get my chain skill off. I died through that. And we have Beth now, which is a really bad match because they have the advantage against us. It's not good. I'm going to try to get some weapon skills. I probably should be face tanking, honestly, because the longer I wait, maybe it's better for them. I'm sprinting. That almost changed my whole freaking life. Please let me get one more weapon skill off there. Not good. Not a good start. Not a good start. We got hard countered there. But we do have a Eugene, and they do have a Beth after, so we could bring it back. I'm just going to stay in here. Hopefully we'll recover. But anywho, what else is there to talk about? Nothing too crazy. I've been looking at the spoilers. I've been looking at the Korean server. You know, they're doing Korean things. They're like 2 weeks ahead of us. Maybe I'll wait a little bit longer before I start talking about it, or who knows, maybe if I get a long loading screen, I'll just spill all the beans. You know what I'm saying? Where can I pin you? That was pretty good. One more of those, or I could just be a horrible person and kite. Got him. That's what we have: light, and then we have dark, then we have light. It's a pretty good team comp, but I'm in Diamond 2, so, I mean, whatever, doesn't matter. But there we go. Let's see. So Eugene, she needs 2 more weapon upgrades to MLB her weapon. She is actually next on my list of MLB, and that wasn't intentionally. It's just I kept 100 gem pulling Eugene weapons, and so here we are. And then it just happens that she's working really well in my arena comp. So I might just lean into where the sorting hat of RNG is taking me. Hey, we're getting a freebie. I'll take it. I will take it. But in case you missed in the last video, my future princess weapon is MLB. Her shield is definitely not, and I need to get her a new shield. I need to get her a light shield, and I need to MLB that. That's going to be a big pain in the butt. But we had like 2 events back to back that gave a considerable amount of option change stones. So I've been hanging on to those. I might have like 30. That might be a complete wrong estimate, but I feel like I have 30 option change stones. So we actually have somewhat of a chance of rolling a shield that she can use, but it needs to have high light attack, high defense, and it needs to have almost maxed, if not maxed, weapon skill regen. And probably weapon skill regen is probably the most important out of all those. And then if you can have some defense on top of that, like defense percent, so it's going to be really difficult to get her a great shield, and that's why I pumped the brakes on re-rolling the shield when I had a good defensive one. I'm like, okay, we can give this to Agma. He'll get value. I do horrible kiting a Nari on this map because it's so small. So I am just going to wait for her to stop. I feel like I ate more of her weapon skill than she did of mine, but I did kite some stuff there. If I go even on this is actually really good. I think she's going to walk into it. No, she did not. If I go even here, it's really good, since she is my type counter. So there you go. We actually won that. We won against our type counter. So hey, look at that. Again, Diamond 2, so they're probably not as geared as I am. I can't be too excited about my victories. Test my authority. All right, no, maybe not, maybe don't. And then they have light, and I have dark next. So, yeah, this is gonna be a little difficult. I have had some good experiences, as you guys can see here, with Beth against Bari. She can't make enough space. What are you gonna do? You gonna weapon skill me? I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she used the obstacles. She didn't use the terrain very well, and then here we're at a disadvantage. But Beth is strong. I'll show you guys what face tanking can do. I'll try to kite their weapon skill, which is... I want to get mine, then I want to dip out, and then she's going to try to get hers. Like, why did that hit me at all? I mean, I'm happy it didn't stun me. That's cool. I felt like that hit. I thought I only needed to hit twice to get my chain, but I guess I'm wrong. Whatever. We got another one. Where you at, baby girl? Where you at? I threw it because of the timer. But that was actually really good. That was actually really good. Again, that is my my hard counter there. But Diamond 2. I gotta say Diamond 2 is a little bit more fun. He's waiting on his weapon skill, but guess what? I am too. I'm also waiting on my weapon skill. I mean, if he just wants to stall the entire time, it's not gonna go well. That was scary. That didn't hit me at all. That was surprising. I do need more minutes under my belt playing Eugene anyways, though. We're not doing super great with her. But, I mean, you don't have a lot of time, man. You don't have any heroes after this. Okay. Okay, all right. And lo and behold, I didn't want to say anything about it because I feel like I'm going to jinx it, but my ping has been acceptable. We're like 115, something like that, yeah. 2 more battles to go. Will the internet hold up? It also makes me very apprehensive to do any battles past the first 5, unless I'm intentionally like losing them or something. But I don't trust the internet, man. I have like internet PTSD. It's so bad. It's so bad. I've tried to film so many times where it's just disconnect. I'm like, I can't post this. You know what I'm saying? All right, we are the counter. I'm going to let him get boxes. I don't feel like that's going to really be a horrible decision. It might be. Is he going to run? Yep, he's going to run. I guess he can't respond to this box, so I might as well do it. And I probably held that too long. We got chain skilled there. This is bad plays. This is bad plays. Timer's getting really low. Trying to throw my weapon skill thing. Completely dodged it. It's not good. He did great there considering I'm his hard counter. Meh. I need a better shield. That's what it comes out to. With Marina, I haven't done especially well. I mean, I guess I could just stall a little bit. We're not doing great at all here. This is a waste of time. I should have just face tanked it. I don't know what I was doing there. I don't know. But Beth has been doing great. Beth has been doing great against, what's this girl's name? Marina. You gonna try to kite it? You gonna try to kite it, baby girl? That was a hit. That was a hit, and he's ready to do his thing. Nope. My kiting is a little bit better. This is what happens. I can actually try to make moves when I am... Ooh, chain skill, baby girl. When I have reasonable ping, I can actually try to kite and juke again. It feels like I can actually play this game. And I'm her counter, so if I can stay on her, I should be doing fine. I think I'm hitting through the wall. That's a big old sword, baby girl. Whoa! Chomp, chomp! Yo! Goodness gracious, Beth is a monster. I think when I finish the Eugene weapon, I might actually go into Beth weapon, unless the meta shifts, and it definitely will. You know, we're getting used to this 1 week meta situation. But, dude, Beth, she's some power creep on her, man. She's fun to play. She's fun to play. And so my future princess would be all MLB. My Eugene MLB weapon. I think she needs like 2 more limit breaks on her accessory. And I mean, I could just go do that. That's just like 2 weeks. I'm going to try to face tank. This is also a lower level marina. So I'm going to let them get boxes and I'm going to try to do some stuff. I kind of feel like I got a lot of hits on that. And then we got that speed, that light team speed. I like the light team. I hope they get a baller healer. I'm actually hoping that the light team gets a melee healer. And some people will say, but Princess is a melee healer. No, she's a support tank. She is not a melee healer. So if they get a melee healer, I feel like that would be baller. Just think of like Maya if she was melee. And she had a little bit of defense. And the reality is not melee like she's like straight face tank, but give her like a 300 range. I should have dodged that. I'm talking too much. I got confident after the first one. And let's dodge this. I screwed that up. I hit the box. I deserve that. Let's see. So it's yeah, I'm liking my team comp, man. Because after this, they have a Ogma, and we have a light hero. But I mean, my Beth is gonna be fine against Ogma. Probably. I don't know. Maybe we won't do any damage. He knows what's up. He's just going to face things like, dude, you got Eugene next. I don't want to deal with that. Look how cool the weapon skill. That's a cool weapon skill, man. But there you go. He did kill me. I forgot how much health I was missing going into that. But he did well there, honestly. That was a good trade for him. And then I'll do my little shot. That gives me a little speed boost. I want to do some weapon skills. I'm waiting for the box to spawn so that I can weapon skill. But if he stands directly in the middle, I don't think he's going to open the box. He knows what's up. Should I keep going? We're going to be in Diamond 1, and so we'll have more difficult opponents. You know what? For you guys, I've been it's not slacking because I just haven't been able to record. So the effort's been there. But regardless, the production rate of my arena videos has not been there. So for you guys, even though I want to go skedaddle and eat these beef ribs that are warming up in the oven, we're going to do the extra battles. And oh man, uploading the last video was horrible. So the ping seems to be a little bit better, but my upload speed was straight garbo. I go through this pain for you guys. Anyways, all right. So Diamond 1 should be considerably more difficult opponents. And you wouldn't think it'd be that difficult or that different, but honestly, my experience, man, it could be all in my head. We're going to kite. He's going to do his little thing there. I got speed. I kind of didn't use my speed well. I don't know. I didn't mean to get that box. But I'm having a difficulty unlocking from the box. So I said, you know what, we're just going to do it. Like I said, watch me lose my first battle in Diamond 1 and all right, video's over, game's over, guys, this is enough. He's going to try to kite around for his weapon skill, which is now up. It didn't go that well. Chomp. Chomp, chomp. Ooh, that hurt. We can't talk smack anymore. Good God, 1 weapon skill. I think I got hit by 1 of the 3 shots on the first weapon skill. We're about to get 1. I'm trying to talk trash, and I'm about to get 1. About to get 1 rounded by 1 hero. This is horrible. Absolutely horrible. All right, Future Princess next. This is not great. I don't know if we're going to beat a Future Princess. I'm assuming that we're not. I'm also assuming that, it's their Ogba's next. Yeah. Also, you can't really, if you try to, we did no damage with that. And their weapon skill tagged me. If you try to do the poke strategy against Ogma, how am I stunned over here? Someone explain this to me. If you try the poke strategy, it doesn't go well, man. It doesn't go well against Ogma, and then we're going to go get the hit point counter thing, and then, yeah, we lost it. I really screwed up against the Bari. Really screwed that up. We got to figure out how we're going to fix that. Historically, my FP has not done that bad against Baris, but I don't know. That hurt. Also, if I'm able to MLB weapons, I'm sure that my opponents are now getting some MLB weapons in the mix as well. So we shall see. I thought we were going to get a new 5K hammer this week, but we did not. So maybe it's next week. I think we're getting a 5K hammer in the shop every 2 weeks, I think it is. That's our first loss. So we're 5-1. That is going to be a big deal, the 5K hammer, because like if you're competing in Coliseum and Arena, you're getting around 5K gems just from that, plus your daily gems. Yeah, you're going to have that 5K. We're going to see some of that. These 5K hammers are what's up every 2 weeks, easily. I'm going to let him get the boxes. I'm going to bait it here. He didn't even see it. Maybe he's... What are you doing? He baited me there. I knew that he was going to bait it, but I didn't want to hold my weapon skill for like a month. He's probably going to get me. Whoop, 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 whoop. Time over. Dude, these rounds are so short. There's a good side to that, too, because you don't want Arena to take forever. But, man, I would really wish... There's a lot of these fights that I'd want to see develop a whole lot more. I'm going to try Face Tank. I've been not doing great against Ogmas. And I haven't been doing great playing my Ogma. I don't know. I think I've been playing them on the wrong maps. And I really would like to... I was way too slow on my... Is he going to go for it? He really is. His weapon skill's up. I don't want to eat that. I want to make him work for it at least. There it is. I was saying things. I do want to limit break my Ogma's weapon. I think Ogma's awesome, and I use him as much as possible, although he is kind of out of Colo meta at the moment. This is like the first week since he is... I should have... Oh, and then they're going to do the thing. I don't like it when they do the thing. Oh, I really thought I was gonna get the chain skill on that. We did some damage. We did some things there. That was better play, improvement. I feel like my videos are watchable if you guys see me improve. Chip, chop, chip. God, Beth is so fun. I thought she was gonna be skippable, man. And honestly, she probably is skippable. But she is a gem to play. She's great. FP and Beth on your Arena team. It's good. And honestly, Eugene has a lot of weaknesses. She was an earlier hero. Her stats are weak if you compare. I actually wonder, I don't know. I wonder if they might actually even her, I don't want to use the word buff, but I wonder if they're going to even her stats out. For example, my Eugene has a 72 weapon. Her accessory is almost exactly identical to the Beth accessory. And my Beth has a 69 weapon, so Beth's weapon is 3 levels lower. Beth has a ton more DPS on her stat sheet than Eugene. Someone explain that to me, you know what I'm saying? This is our hard counter, so they can basically do whatever they want. I'm actually surprised I'm doing this much damage. And he's going to have his little weapon skill there. You thought you got me. Not so much. I probably should have just stayed on. Woo, the ranged. It's like 2 or 3 melee hits, and then a ranged hit is the last of the FP chain. I have hiccups so bad. I don't know why. I didn't really eat anything recently. And let's see, hopefully we can trade evenly with Marina. I hope he tries to do hit and run, because since I have, we're going to see if he's going to, there it is. Why is that hitting me? You know what I'm saying? We missed. Well, that was a big miss. But it's kind of hard to hit and run against a light hero because almost all of them have speed. I want the future healer support, that wasn't great, on light to be a melee healer with the 5-star special bonus thing being that they have some movement speed and attack speed. That would be amazing. Because they don't even have to heal as much as Maya. Ooh, I thought he was going to walk into that, and then I just stood in his weapon skill for no reason. They don't have to heal as much as Maya, since you do have other support coming from FP. It was probably a really bad move for me to jump in there. We played this really poorly, and this is going to be a problem. That didn't hit either. No, that's not good. Not good. This is going to be a problem. This Marina has enough hit points left to give my Eugene a really big problem. And then Eugene can absolutely lose against... but he likes to kite a lot, even though when he should trade, he kites. We definitely need to bait that out. And then I wonder what he's going to do. Yeah, I'm just kidding. That was a trick. I tricked you. Let me get out of here. I'm stuck. I can't move. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Kind of feel like None of my stuff's hitting, but if it was an enemy, and then we get chained there, what the hell? That's garbage. What pisses me off about Arena is in instances where if it was the enemy Eugene, I would have absolutely gotten hit by every single projectile that she shot. But when I'm playing the Eugene, none of it hits. Same thing with the Marina thing. That's something that raged me out playing Marina so much. So we've lost 2 so far. When I would do my Marina weapon skill and they would be in my circle, enemies not getting hit. And it's like, I used to always think it was completely a ping issue, but when I had like 80 ping and 110 ping, no. It's, oh my, is my girlfriend seriously trying to bang a hammer into the wall right now when I film at the same time every day? This is humorous at best. And I didn't kite that well. That was not good. And then he's ready. God, the weapon skill regen on this Bari is ridiculous. That didn't even hit near me. I wonder if that's just a visual bug. Maybe the projectile is hitting near me, but it just looks like it's shooting the bottom of my screen for no reason. I don't know. But there's some inconsistencies, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When my future princess throws a weapon skill, doesn't hit. When the enemy future princess throws a weapon skill, hits me 2 or 3 times. Like, what are you doing? Last Ogma did trade actually pretty well against me. And I wonder if they just had baller gear or something, or if that is just how Ogma trades against Beth. Kind of looks like it. He's trading pretty well. I was mashing my weapon skill like 4 times and it finally went off. Weird. Kind of bold. He did get the box, though. No, I don't see the icon on his head. I don't think he got it. And then this is our counter. I'm just going to trade because he's going to be like, oh, I've got the advantage of the element type. We can just face tank. And I'm like, you're going to take more damage than you think. Although maybe not so much here. I think all these future princesses that we're running into are in training. So I'm just assuming them to be maxed except for their weapon and maybe their gear. But I'm going to need to kite a lot more. He took a lot of that, but my weapon skill just does no damage. And like, why did that hit me 3 times? We got 3 procs of hit right there. Why did that hit me that much? You know what I'm saying? There's obviously something I'm missing. Ooh, but we got the chain off. All I gotta do is kite. I tried to weapon skill back in, but whoo! That's what's so good about Eugene and Future Princess to somewhat of a lesser extent, is you can actually make plays if your ping is not completely horrid. With all that movement speed, you can finally actually kite like you want to kite and juke and weapon skill back in. Then, I mean, I can't count the number of times when there's been like 3 seconds left in the match, a Eugene weapon skills into me, gets her chain, does her chain, and then boom, like 80% of your health is gone in the last like 3 seconds of the fight. Eugene always does that. So I think we're going to ride the Eugene wave. We're going to finish MLB in her weapon because her weapon is also the highest level weapon I have that's not already MLB. I am heavily considering exchanging the Lupina weapon. The only thing that's stopping me right now is 2 things. One, they could fix the Lupina AI and she wouldn't be trash. So that would be nice. And then number 2 is I am getting Guardian Base Camp income from it. We did get our chain skill off there, but we are stunned somehow, some way, okay. So they could fix her AI, or also I'm getting income from her weapon. This is our counter. I'm just gonna try face tank because I suck at kiting Nari on this small map. So we're just gonna try to do some damage before we get clapped, although he's gonna try to do his weapon skill. If he's smart, he doesn't even need to though, honestly. Ooh, you messed up, son. You played that wrong. I've made that mistake before, so I feel good about making fun of it now. And I did get the skin. I did get this skin for my Bari. I'm like, well, I don't use Bari. Wow, his Bari's taking some hoots. Dude, we just killed 3 people. Yeah, 4, I wish. We just killed 3 people with 1 hero. That's what's up. Every time I do that, I'm never filming. So I finally got one of those on film. That's somewhat nice. But yeah, I did get the Bari skin. I think it's probably the closest to a PJ skin that we're going to get on Bari. So there you go. I lost 2. I won 8. Our ping was acceptable today. That felt kind of good. And hey, look, we can get some more stuff here. We got Ogma stones I don't need, Nari stones I don't need, Lapis stones that I do need. And look, more option change stones. The universe is telling me, hey, go get another mirror shield for your future princess. And then I might actually be able to roll one well. And then we do have some more of these, and then we do have one of this. And my Akayuki, she needs one more upgrade to MLB, her weapon, so she'll be the only rare hero with an MLB weapon. Akayuki has been helpful in things like Orbital Rift. She has been quite helpful there, and so that's probably the only rare hero that's even worth having a combo about. Like, some of the healers are relevant because you might need a dark healer, for example, because you're doing Dark Dungeon. But there you go. And then I might have talked about it before, I might not have, but let's look at my artifacts. If you want to see your bonuses, see the enter button, see that little blue 2 squares that are stacked on top of each other next to DPS and toughness. You can click on that thing and it shows you all your bonuses. It even shows you your guardian level, your haven hold, your collection, your items, and I don't think it doesn't show your base camp. So your base camp is also added on. No, guardian level. Guardian level is base camp. Okay. So your guardian level is your base camp. You got your haven hold, you got your collections, and you got your item stuffs. And then at the bottom is the other collection bonus thingies there. Hopefully that made sense. And anyways, so you see all your bonuses there. Since I don't have low silver coins, these 2 artifacts that I'm using are not active right now. Let's see, these ones. So if I spend my silver down, I get this bonus, and there's also this one for melee attacks as well. I am kind of going to lean into this, and just for this run, just for my first try in this season, I'm going to lean into it and see how it goes, if I can exploit this. It's probably going to be too much effort for what it's really worth, and then I'll end up going back to the dress and the monocles and all that stuff, although they were nerfed a little bit. But let's try something new stuff. Let's do new things. And let's run through all this real quick. We're only on like floor 8, so it doesn't really matter too much. But I think the problem with those new artifacts that I showed is that we're taking a lot of damage here. The first problem is you gotta be low silver, and it's almost impossible to do that. You have to like time a shop, and hopefully you hit a shop right before you go into a boss, and then you spend all your stuff down. And if you're spending on artifacts that you don't want, look at there's no real good damage to report. There's nothing special. Then you're probably going to have an 8th slot where you just have a garbage artifact and you're just rotating that out because you're just trying to burn off all your silver. And then the other thing is, if you lean really heavily into ranged, you're going to run into an enemy that is ranged immune, and it's going to completely ruin your day. So it goes back to, is there anything new here? Yeah, no one cares. It goes back to my thoughts that once you beat like floor 10, you should be able to hold 2 artifacts like in your inventory, and you should be able to swap them as needed. If I can swap my heroes, why can't I swap my artifacts? You know what I'm saying? And who knows? I got no word on that, but maybe that'll come. So I have to make the choice. Do I want to hit 2 reds, or do I want to hit a shop and a red? So we're going to do shop and a red, but not in this video because I don't have enough attacks. That way, if I get to the shop, I can try to buy more of these weird artifacts that I'm trying to exploit. And if not, I can just try to burn off my silver and be super strong. But I'm already going to have too much silver when I get to the boss because I have a red and then a regular level and then maybe another regular level and then the boss. And I think that's going to get me too much silver if you do the math on that one. So just another example of these artifacts not being good. I really don't think they're going to be good. I think you're going to have niche cases where somebody who goes really, really try hard is going to be able to exploit them and get to like level 22 or something. But as far as like everybody else, probably not. It's probably not worth your time. And you probably just go back to the old meta. Although it was nerfed, the monocles, they do a little bit less. They were less heavy-handed than the previous nerfs that we've seen here. It's not game-breaking or anything. But they decided to kind of tone it down instead of just bring out the nerf hammer and smash it out of the meta. But look at that, the Bari skin, I'm digging it, man. I think Maya needs a skin, man. I think she needs something. And then my Ogma's also unskinned. I'm waiting for the day for them to come out with an Ogma pajama skin. Just think about that. But anyways, let's look at the at my silver. So if I could buy like 100 and then a 40 and a 40, or vice versa, and that could burn all my silver, and then I would get silver from the red level and then the normal level. who knows, maybe I would be able to burn off enough silver to have those artifacts be effective while I fight the boss. It's stage 9. I'm not worried about the boss. I can beat it without. But it's going to be a pain in the butt in the future. And who knows, I do have the dress so that if I need to transition into the monocles, which I haven't seen any of anyways, I might be able to do that. But they keep adding more artifacts, so the chance of you seeing the artifacts that you want for your team combo thing is also probably going to be less as well. But there you go. That's an update in Colo, or that's the update in Camazone. But as I fruity and slipped it, we're going to talk about some Colo. Unless I don't have fights that I want. I guess we lost that one. This guy's a no guild. Matthew. Do I want to fight these guys? Yeah, why not? I'm filming. If I wasn't filming, I probably would have just waited for a more obvious win. But that last video, dude, I don't know, threw my strategy on its head. I'm going to try it again, the mirror strategy. It seems to be that if I fight someone with a mirror comp in a mirror positioning and I have higher stats, I should win that every single time. But I don't know. That last video was probably the first time where I screwed that up. Pretty even neck and neck, as it pretty much should be. We're starting to pull ahead just a little bit. Their Ogma does fall early. And it's another reason why I want to get MLB Ogma weapon, because his weapon gives you 10% more defense, and we're actually at a disadvantage now. Our Future Princess got exploded. This could be anybody's game. It's down to 1 Bari, and we lose it. Every time I film Colo, man, it just goes horribly. If I wasn't in Masters or if I wasn't in top 100 last week, I feel like you guys wouldn't believe what I was saying here. But Colo, horrible experience. To see that you have higher stats and you literally do a mirror comp and end up losing it. And I have a higher Guardian base camp as well. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it too much. And then they tease you. They're like, well, we'll give you an easier opponent in the bottom slot. But it's like, yeah, obviously I don't have any tickets. So, I don't know. Not loving Colo. But I should show the... Now that I think about it, let me show the ranks real quick, since I'm letting this video be super long. Anyways, look at that. There's other people doing the same thing. So, well, not necessarily. These guys don't have Beth. But Future Princess, Ogma, Eugene. This map is very small, so you're going to see a lot more melee. But Ogma, Future Princess, and then they're putting some Naris on there. I guess the Naris are to counter the Future Princesses that you will see. But you can see some consistency here. No marinas. A lot of people thought there'd never be a day where we'd not have marinas. But there you go. There you go. Also, what is she doing in here? Oh, she's a light hero. So maybe she's countering Ogmas. Interesting. And maybe she has, that's actually kind of smart. I think that hero that I can't remember her name, Sohi, I think it is. I think she has a weapon skill cooldown reduction for her party buff. And if you weapon skill first on Marina and on Eugene, that's really strong. And then we see some Akayukis. You see that new hero, I don't know who that is. Kathy Pie, I don't know what that is. Etc. And then somebody told me that if I click on my heroes, if I click on their stats, I can get out of here. Maybe it's only in Coliseum, I don't know. And then speaking of Coliseum, let's show the meta there. The rankings here. We're going to see a lot of this one that I've put to the top there. So Future Princess, on every team, her weapon skill, she gets it first, she gets a stun, it's crazy, defense, offense, etc. But then you're going to see the combo of Bari, Rue, and Tinia. Tinia is a monster in Coliseum. She's got good group synergy because she gives ranged attack. And then as far as Rue on her own, she does attack, her AI attacks the furthest hero and ignores tanks. So that's kind of a big deal. But this is what I'm expecting the meta to be for the next week or two. I'm not anticipating building Rue. I mean, if her weapon falls into my hand on a 100 gem pole, great. But other than that, I'm really not going there. I've got a lot of heroes I'm working on. And I'm so far behind in Legendary Awakening Stones. Like, I thought that Evo Stones and Hero Crystals for MLB, for max limit breaking, would be the limiting factor. No, it's Legendary Awakening Stones. You just don't get any. Man. So there you go. That's the meta there. And then here, if I click on the stats, somebody said if I click on the stats that I wouldn't have to go all the way back to, what are you guys talking about? I was told that if you click on the stats that you don't have to go all the way back to the home screen to mess with your heroes and change their gear. I don't know. I don't see it. It's not intuitive to me. Other stuff. How long is this video? 30. Good God, it's a long video. We did all these things. I'm not going to show these. If you do want to see, it was actually really fun. I enjoyed it a lot. But if you want to see guides and stuff, I'll let other channels do the guides. But I had a great time with it. It was very fun. And then last but not least, I'm going to wrap this very long video up with me getting smashed in orbital lift. I don't even remember what team comp was appropriate here. So I'm just going to run this team. I don't even remember what this was. I just remember dying horribly and doing no damage. But we got a little bit stronger. We got some more heroes to choose from. I think Beth might actually possibly be helpful here. What was happening is, actually, I don't even remember what was going on here. But yeah, we did almost 0 damage, and we got completely, what do you even call that? So that'll be in my sights in the future. We got some stuff that we're working on that could probably make that happen. Anyways, as always, I appreciate you guys for watching this very long video. Happy New Year's if I don't see you until then. Hey, 2021, I'm sure that's going to be great. Bye.